Oh no. Okay, sorry, that was my phone. Why does that happen all the time? I'm gonna take the music off because I'm really scared if it's copyrighted. I don't wanna get copyrighted. Alright, I just need to find my chat.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Okay. I think I'm gonna turn the sound a little bit down, just in case, so I'm completely sure that you can hear me. It would be good if it's too
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
This should be fine. Just tell me if anything is wrong. But this is just exciting because this is my first time ever streaming Genshin Impact because I couldn't get it to work before. And now it finally works because I can just film my screen. No, my screen, I mean. And hopefully you can see. Yes, you
Right
can!
now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
This. I finally did it! I can finally stream Genshin Impact! It finally works! and I thought that I would never get this to work, but never did I know that I was gonna stream Genshin today! I actually just realized today that I could do this. That I could really stream Genshin. I just didn't think about it before, but now, because I've tried so hard to get this to work, and now my hard work has paid off.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah, we should probably... Okay, so the first things we're gonna do today are gonna do my dailies. Just need to find out where everything is. There's one over here, and then we've also... And maybe we should take these two first. So, that's something I know that we need to be careful in this place. Because there should be some kind of enemy that can attack us, but we can attack that enemy. Not good. Dangerous. Okay. Okay. Time. Starting? Oh, it's starting now. Okay, you have to be fast. So it doesn't look like this is something where I need to find here. We just gotta be Sonic now. Gotta go fast. Please. Yes, yes. Also, if you're wondering, I'm not gonna pull today because I'm saving for Zhongli, Kazuha, and C2 Venti. I've got C1 Venti right now. And I would like to get more of his constellations. So you can see here I'm saving. But for something I know that I am on a really high PD. Like 73, and I don't remember how I managed to get up to that high PC. but I somehow did it. So that's why I'm like waiting for Zhongli to get a V1, and then I can hopefully get him. I've actually never won a 50-50. So I'll probably lose that 50-50, and then I'll hope that I can get him on guaranteed after that, which I should be able to, because I know he's not gonna be in 3.6. So I have enough time. So I know I will get Zhongli. Oh, what? Well, I'll let they just. Ah. Oh. This is something where it's thinking time now. Yeah. Okay, good. I thought I lost it, but I didn't. Eh. Yes. Okay, I don't know why I thought I wasn't done yet, because I heard that sound. But let's go to Sumo. But then I was thinking that maybe.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Before Diamante said that I was gonna say that I was thinking maybe I should stream while polling. Because some people say streamer luck. I don't know if it's real. But that of course also depends on if it's gonna be a YouTube video or if it should be a live stream. But that's something I'll figure out when that time comes. But it would be funny to do a stream where I poll though. That would be funny. But it would be funnier if it was a challenge. Isn't there a bit of material? What material? Sorry, I was talking to myself again. The fickle weather's been causing all sorts of problems with houses. I've never been this busy. And you a Potter? Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Is it Harry Potter? Oh. Yeah, but I'm also a bricklayer. You see, it's all about the soil in either case. Not much of a difference. Have you heard of that saying, learning is like building a house? If you want to build a tall one, you must lay a solid foundation. And if you don't want to expand your knowledge, you need to ensure that your foundations are solid. A shifting foundation will only lead to collapse. Those smart higher-ups always say so. I don't really get it, but it's clear to me that they regard building houses to be as important as learning. They're just using a figure of speech. They're just using a figure of speech. I don't think that's how you interpret it. I'm not sure. Anyway, when you think of a house's foundations, you think of building materials. Soil is the binding and support material. So if it's stability and well, never mind. It's just no. Yeah. Okay, but never mind. There's so many things. So many things to read. But what do we need to get? Okay, I have no idea what to get now. Just gonna start gliding. We could also do a story quest later. If there's enough time for that, because I hope. But then there's also a... Oh wait, I have to... Why this one? Why a rubber flower? Why exactly a rubber flower?
Adventure time.
Anything for that.
Time for takeoff.
Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. That was annoying. That was so annoying. Okay, I really hate the rubber flowers. And I also accidentally switched to Shenshu instead of Bennett.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
That happens to me. You get this soil. Yes. Now, we'll get 3 more jumps. 3 more jumps. That reminds me, I actually once baked primogems cookies with one of my friends. And it was actually delicious. But it didn't work though. The primogems were supposed to help me win the 50-50. And apparently, well, we don't talk about that. Wait, I still have one more. I still have one more daily task. Daily task. And that's that one. I will choose this one so we don't have to walk that much. And we're in the desert now.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
But if anyone is watching, who are you pulling for someone or saving for someone in Genshin? If you play Genshin, of course. Or who do you main? I main Venti. You might have already noticed that. Some of you might already know. What was that?
Let's play.
Huh. Oh, more. That's
Wouldn't gliding be
interesting.
faster?
I don't think we can
gliding
fly
be
right
faster?
now. Oh, what?
Yahoo! Yeah.
Okay, well. Okay. Now we can hopefully do this the way I wanted to. We need Benny's cube. So if we can cast the up. Please, don't attack it. Don't attack it. Look, you will regret it.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You will
get away?
regret it. Yes.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, let's see.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Where do you think you're
Witness power.
Go.
Wouldn't gliding be play?
We have this clue now, but we need Benny's cube.
Let's light it up.
Should be getting it soon. Now? Now, perhaps? Yes, we have it now.
I'm going in. Time for takeoff. Right now. Right here. Right now. Wouldn't gliding be fast? Brace yourself.
Oh, they were already gone. But now we're finished with the dailies. We just need rewards. And for some reason, I always like traveling a long way, all the way to Monster, and to get my rewards over there.
gliding be faster? Add astro. Thank you for
I actually think I have one more wish. I'm always. I'm almost in the adventure rank 57. Okay, I have 50. No. 85. Yes, 85 wishes. I just know I will get family, but the question is when he's around will be. Oh, it's a great question. Oh, it's Tia's birthday today. All this. Okay, let's do some ley lines. Ley lines, I mean. I don't know what's wrong with my language. Okay. Ley lines. This one. It's always good to have more of these books things. Especially for the time when I get Chun-Li and I'm still not done building Tanari and Wanderer. So having these is a good idea.
Faster.
I'm just so bad at building my characters quickly. It usually takes a long time. I don't know why. This is blowing them up.
Here we go.
And where? There should be another one. Ah, out here.
No, my sword. Let's play.
I didn't think I could freeze it though. What's wrong? Ah, no. I am freezing now. Oh no. Oh no. I should not have said that. They used my words against me.
We
Wanna
go.
break
Let's
this
light
cube.
it up.
Yes, and then I also got
Adventure
the
time.
cube, which is
Teamwork
perfect.
is dreamwork.
Just let me do it.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Almost done. Ah, okay. I was a little bit stuck. And I am on fire, but I'm used to being on fire. I get a bonus, because that's an event that is on right now. But that's why I thought this would be a good idea to do. So we get the bonus. The bonus. Okay. We'll just run over there. Get off sweet flower. I really like collecting many things in here. It's also a good thing, just in case if I need it. Still need Benny's cube. They're all on fire. Oh, I'm also on fire. Wait a second.
I'm going in. Time for takeoff.
Yes.
Let me read
You.
you a breath. Nothing lasts forever.
Oh, they're gone. Okay. Just press a couple of cubes and then they're gone. Okay, that's good for the last one. Ah, we don't have to teleport. That's not a long way. Don't fall down. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, well that's good. I just thought I was gonna fall down. Okay, well, a little bit because our stamina is so low. Okay. Good.
Brace
brace yourself.
This one is also good for Venti. Because these can be. You can suck them.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
They
Think you can get away?
stuck inside. This wind current. Oh, pew. Oh, just one left? Oh.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah.
Place
Yeah.
my hammer.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Okay. Done those 3. Now we don't have more. We don't have more bonuses now. So by the time we should have lots of time to do more things. I have a specific story quest. One for. That's one was it. Because this Archon quest, I can't continue this. There's some Acer Palmatum chapter 1. I think it's this one. And I'm pretty sure that's Kazuha's quest. But that's how to say. I think it's Kazuha's quest. Even this or that is Kazuha's quest. But no, I don't think this is Kazuha's quest. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, but that's the one that I need to do before I can continue with the Archon quest of Sumo. So I thought that would be a good idea. I just don't know if we have enough time for it, but when you think about that I did finish my dailies and ley lines really quickly, this might be a good idea. So let's go to Inazuma. And maybe, I think it's Kazuha. Also, I will let you guys know that if you haven't played this specific quest that I'm gonna play, you will get spoilers. So you won't now. If you haven't played it, you could get spoilers. Wait, we should fight these because I need them. I need the things.
Today.
Time for takeoff.
That's what?
How rude.
Yeah, how rude.
Here we go.
The fairy.
Yeah.
Got one left. Ah, I'm on fire. Ah.
Yeah.
Finally, No.
Good. This was something I needed, but I don't know. I might already have enough, anyways. But just in case. Wait a second. There is a thingy thing that I can't find. Ah, no, never mind. I am not gonna use hours to search for that thing. Okay. The quest started.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Many things have happened since then.
There have been many memorable events.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today?
Great question. Whoa, wait a moment.
What's up?
Be careful. Fighting time. Who is it?
Hey, what the heck
Oh
was
no.
that for?
No.
Doesn't want to die, huh?
Ah!
Alright, let's convince him
Why?
to calm down a little.
Cookie.
Emerge. Ring cutter. Here we go.
Don't know if it's... Oh, am I done?
So you don't have a vision after all. Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision.
Don't go after Kazuha. Why are you looking for him?
That's none of your business.
It is. Because it's my
Never
friend.
mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha. Right?
Couldn't agree more.
Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets to challenge Kazuha to a duel, he won't be able to beat him.
He can't
Anyway,
beat Kazuha, yeah.
just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back.
Actually, I have a hunch.
Oh? What kind of hunch?
I think this guy may have a special connection to Kazuha.
A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other?
I can't say for sure, but I feel like the fighting styles are kind of similar.
Yeah, maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger.
Yes.
Paimon heard that the
We need to warn
Katsuki is stocking up
warn
in Rachel
Kazuha.
at the moment. Let's look for him there.
I also really want Kazuha. So I'm just really hoping that Chungli and Kazuha or Vinci doesn't come around the same time, but they probably will. I have a feeling. Also, might need to say again, if you haven't played this story quest, there will be spoilers. Just show your wand. Okay, let's see. Wait, this is not Kazuha.
Hey! Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all.
Two?
Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did.
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be?
You could compare it to the technique Beto used to strike down Heisan.
Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved. He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him.
No, I don't think
Seems like they really respect the guy.
No, I don't. Is
Just
that a bad
a
thing?
little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable.
The shogunate probably wants to show some goodwill. After all, the Raiden Shogun's mindset has changed.
Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryo Commission.
All right then. I'll
So-
just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Okay, Tenryo Commission. Over here. In Asuma City. Oh, okay. I don't know why, but I thought that they were about to attack me. probably find Kazuha in here. Oh yes, we can.
Oh? It's you.
Hey,
Greetings.
Kazuha.
We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate.
Wait a second. He's voice actor. I'm pretty sure that's the same voice of Wiki from Skate to Infinity. I'm not completely sure, but it just sounds like
Your hard
Wiki.
work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed?
Yes, I've heard a thing or two.
In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged to this class. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaidahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaidahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaidaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City, with the Almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaidahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaidahara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaidahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaidahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What?
Huh?
But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But perhaps if the
I get
Shogunate is
that.
willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
We nearly forgot about the most important thing.
Oh, you and Paimon will come to attack.
Why would such a
I
dangerous
couldn't.
individual be looking for me?
Oh no, I couldn't read it in time. Do you have any siblings? Could it be someone you train with under the same master?
No. This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back. This guy was a serious nutcase.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive.
Gotta be careful with that.
Anyone
guy.
he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the traveler in investigating the one who attacked her, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on.
Yes,
Let's go and track
You
down
too.
your aggressor.
gotta be careful.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town. Let's see what we...
Time to go fight. Or maybe not yet, because we're about to ask for information. So not attacking yet. But eventually we will fight. Woo! This is beautiful. I'm pretty sure this is the Sakura trees, and it's almost cherry blossom, and time for Sakura festival. Oh, intense.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Okay, let's go gliding. Down here. Ready.
Hey there! We'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaedahara Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaedehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaedehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaedehara's personal information.
What
Some
was
of them
it?
are offering
What?
us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
Millions? Of Mora? Whoa! Oh, wait, even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehara. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now.
That wouldn't be good. Is this your way of giving praise? It was also not easy for me to fight him off.
I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
Yes, we will.
It seems you
find
are
him
every bit the selfless hero they make
wherever
you out
he
to be,
is.
Mr. Kaidehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much too humble. Don't worry, I completely understand your concerns. I will try my best to gather whatever leads I can for you. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Something strange.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right, then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
Right.
That's
Yuya
almost
is the nephew of Amenoma
animal.
Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing at the same time.
That is
Their cases are likely
suspicious.
connected, but I don't know much in the way of details. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Let's consider this a favor for Ryuichi. We'll investigate both incidents at the same time.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuichi. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma Smithy.
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation. I'll get moving shortly myself.
Thank you. We will do our best. Huh? Can I not do this? Wait a sec. The quest location is currently involved in other quests. What? Mysterious urban legend. This one. That's just really confusing. It's like, oh, you can't do this because you have to do this first, and then it's like, oh, wait, actually, first it's like, you can't do this because you have to do this, but you can't do this because you have to do this. Well, we might as well see what this is. But just in case, this is another quest, but we have to do it to continue the other quest. It is really confusing though.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while.
This
I
is
wonders
BJ
if they have
Miku?
any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
It's It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing more at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
What does that mean?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
Just like wishing for characters and hoping to win the 50-50. Why was I about to say lose the 50-50? No, I don't want to lose the 50-50. Unless I get Mona or Tainawi. Then I would still be happy.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
This does not sound incredible.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
We all know this is something that Paimon would love to get. You're so excited you can barely get the words out.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why the sudden
Well, if it really is true,
urgency?
then just think of all the mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin, too. Let's go, let's go!
Still not sure which characters that quest was. But can we continue the quest we were doing before? We can. We just somehow couldn't do it before. Okay.
Ah, if it isn't Kaedehara Kazuha. What brings you here today?
Huh? You two know each other?
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects.
Ah, I see.
Yes, you may recall the story of the Raiden Gokaden from the Iridori Festival.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us has arrived at a different blade-making philosophy, spawning the development of different branches of the same art. As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand.
Speaking
there is
of
nothing
water,
mystical to our work.
I
There is
was
only
just
practice,
hydrating.
day in and day out.
Is it
Until
for the
both body and
coincidence
mind
that
have
you're just
memorized
talking
the
about
craft,
water and that I was
turning
about
each
to drink
motion
water?
of
I
every
don't know that.
technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings. and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are,
interesting.
without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedahara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryo Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it, but I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in
Something
the
must have
disappearance
happened.
too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back.
A fire!
Yes.
That's not
Strange,
good.
isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
I think someone...
Do you have any thoughts
Tried
on
to
what Yuya may have
do
wanted
that.
to give you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality. He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts, particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine. Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
So it couldn't have
Is
been him.
that so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear with neither farewell nor fair warning. I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me. Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
Don't worry, you have our word.
From the sound of that, Hyman doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
I don't think that either. I actually think something might have happened to Yuya. That's not good. We still need to get the info from the Nagato family.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Why? Let's see where we need to go. Okay, so this way. Hopefully I can find it. I should be able to. It's over here. Yes. Oh no, that person looks upset.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're
yet.
still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him, but making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family?
You did the right thing. It's important to set boundaries.
Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And
that's true.
I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
That's
I
not
see.
good.
I understand.
Wait.
Hamin
so that's
Omiyuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
To them.
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, It is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Amenoma Yuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
Yeah,
A
it
little
really is.
confusing. More like completely mystifying.
And mysterious.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
What have we learned?
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do
Where
you
could
have
they
any
have
thoughts?
went? Well,
Well,
I'm not
I
very
was
smart.
thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and, nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
My brain is not good either, Paimon. They must have had an argument during the sale. Perhaps the fire was deliberately used to hide the truth. We are still missing crucial information. This one, it can't be the argument because both of them wouldn't get into an argument. So maybe perhaps the fire was deliberately used to hide the truth?
An interesting explanation. I was also considering this possibility. Amenoma Yuya is an expert on swords. He could have noticed some problematic details about Mr. Nagato's collectibles. Maybe he recognized a blade as a fake, or a well-known stolen item. Either way, after arguing about it, the two men agreed to hide the truth of this matter. They thought a fire would destroy everything. But then the Tenryo Commission began investigating and uncovered some incriminating details, so they fled to protect their secrets. But it's a far-fetched theory. I can't imagine how they would have been able to reach an agreement. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict. Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened there?
This also doesn't seem connected to the case of the attacker. Yeah, it seems like two different things. The attacker was probably something else. Or maybe it isn't. But, great question. Maybe we'll find out.
Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Amenoma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
Yeah, a big mystery.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far.
A huge mystery.
If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse.
There's a dog!
There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
Yeah, maybe we could. And where? Okay, we'll teleport. Over here.
Wait.
Hmm?
I hear something ominous in the wind.
Is it the attacker?
This must be be another one of those sounds that only you can hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
I knew we could count on you.
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here somewhere.
I saw a fox.
There's
A
nothing
cute
here.
fox.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the direction it left in. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma. The remnants of the Tatarigami.
I don't remember what the Tatarigami is. That's one thing I didn't expect to encounter.
Indeed. But this
Oh, no, my
unexpected
iPad is
spring of
dying.
inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation. We should remain vigilant and approach slowly.
Okay. Slowly.
So
Give me
it's
one.
an underground warehouse.
Okay, if you don't want.
The force is definitely coming from down below. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place, but the residue it left behind still hasn't dissipated completely. Judging from the
you go down there?
concentration, I would have to conclude that the Tatarigami source resided here for a very long time.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time.
Surely someone would have noticed.
From what I've been told, Tatarigami does not turn all upon whom it preys into violent monsters, but
I just
most
don't
will
know who
develop
that
a
is.
stubborn streak upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Their interests become fanatical obsessions. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing more and more possessions, even as he put himself in grave debt.
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside.
That's
If we don't
dangerous.
open
Be
this door,
careful.
we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
Are we not supposed to go with him?
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything. It looks like the
Stuff?
fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
So in the end, it was just a scare. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad
That
thing.
was too scary. Paimon was so sure that the warehouse boogeyman was about to jump out at us.
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami energy source left this place. Two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune has already befallen them.
Okay, let's hurry. We cannot afford to delay any longer.
Yes, let's go. If nothing else, it's vital
I
that we
don't know
find out
if
where
you
this
can
Tatarigami
hear,
energy
but
is coming from.
My
Quiet your
dog
mind
Scarlet
and
is
focus
barking.
on what you sense around you. Perhaps you too will perceive its ominous presence in the wind.
Scarlet must have seen something. Follow the scent and look for clues. Oh. Follow this. Look, that's a cute fox. Oh no. Okay. This way. Still got a long way. Of course, I don't know how long the way is. And what about this is though? It looks like some kind of
From this
smoke?
point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here and seems to be dissipating slowly.
2 parts to that. So would that correspond to Mr. Nagato and Minuma Yua?
Quite possibly. Let's search the area.
Maybe they're lost somewhere. Or maybe they need help.
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls. They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, they gone. One is still alive. Not anymore. Ah, that's more.
Let's play! Everybody stand back! Think you can get away?
You can't get away. You can't escape. Oh no! We're all on fire!
Stuff. What is it?
Fire! It's
By
fire,
the
I
looks
think.
of it, a letter written
Oh.
on a piece of torn clothing. The ink is bone dry. It must have been written quite some time ago. Well, let's take a look.
Okay, I am Nagato. I was wounded by Amenoma Yue. Wait, what? He took my most precious blade. I chased him, but could not catch him. I lay down here to rest on account of my exhaustion. I thought that I might croak right here. My stomach kept on bleeding, but it seems that some strange power has sustained me. Why did he steal that blade? I was going to sell it to him. He even burned my warehouse down. Ah, it hurts, it hurts. But for some reason, I can't fall unconscious. Unconscious. So all I can do to distract from the pain is write. What will happen to Sachiko, Yuchi, and Yuchi? Yeah, Yuichi and Yuchi. I'm sorry to them. I really am. Only now do I realize how stuck in my ways I was, and how blind to my obsession. I must have been cursed. I collected all those strange and bizarre things, but they warned me. Not one iota of happiness or warmth. Put all of it together and it still wouldn't have been worth a single word from her mouth. Thank you. And I'm sorry for letting you down, said Chico. But I really didn't expect that. I didn't expect that Yuha would attack. But it also goes sometimes where it's like, oh, I didn't expect that.
According to this letter, a conflict arose because Amenoma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
So, where is he?
I'm
He was
worried.
not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us. Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. There's nothing more for us to find here.
Let's ask the Tenryou Commission to do a thorough search later. There are more important things right now.
Yes. Right now, we need to uncover some more important truths. If Amenoma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him, the more people risk meeting the same tragic end.
Right. So let's get
We can't let anyone else get hurt. How did it come to this? It's not in his nature.
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill. All the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected, it seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
It does.
Wait, you figured it out? So these two cases are connected after all?
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person. On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find ourselves in danger.
Yes. We gotta be careful. At any time, someone could attack us. So we gotta be ready for a fight. We just keep following this. Ah, okay. This way. It looks kind of creepy when it's in the water, actually. I don't know if it's just me.
He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
Also, that reminds me,
Is there anything special about this place?
my iPad died, so I need to have my chat somewhere else. But the question is, where can I find it? I have Twitch on here. It's just the question is if I can actually see. Okay, I can see my chat on my phone, so that's good.
I'm not sure, but on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time.
Show yourself! It's no use hiding anymore.
Is someone here? Okay, yeah, that is the attacker.
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before. What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Yeah.
Indeed,
How
there
dare
should
you?
be no enmity between us. If it is Ame no Meyuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Ame no Meyuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
The what? The blade?
Now that you mention it, it is giving off a strange light.
Yeah, it actually is.
Whoa,
It's
surely
pretty
you don't mean... Are you serious?
Tatarigami
It's
energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity.
That's
The
what
blade
Tatarigami
has resided
is.
in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind, and more recently using the sale as a means to affect, or rather as a means to occupy, Ame no Meyuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith. And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, It culminated in his creation of me.
So
He not only bestowed
the
upon
sword
me
talking?
the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So, swords can become conscious and control people?
The people
Oh,
of the
no.
time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted,
swords
but
can
in all
control
other
people
respects an ordinary weapon.
and talk?
But that gave me the opportunity to take action. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home.
Inazuma?
I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
Ah, so Amenoma Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission.
What?
When they got tired or injured or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
You're awful.
I agree with
After I
Paimon.
returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Amenoma Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenoma Yuya's body, I have found you, and by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun. Kaede
We won't
Harakazuha,
let
you
you
stood against the Raiden Shogun's
we
Muso
won't
no
let you control
Hitotachi.
Kazuma.
There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come. Now, give your body over to me!
No. No. I was
Right here,
trying to
emerge.
switch into Nico, but I
Join
could
me
now.
and sever that divine light!
Yeah! Did he get? No, he didn't. He didn't
Rewrite
get me.
history!
That's good.
Body and mind.
Oh, no.
Time to go.
Where did you go? Oh, here.
Twin Strider.
Submit to me!
No. No.
Adventure time. Rain outlines your fate.
Submit to me!
Okay, I can use.
Join me and sever that divine light!
No.
Time to go. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Where did he go again? Oh yeah.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
No. Where did he go? Did he kill? No, I don't think he killed him.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, gliding. No, no.
Rewrite history!
Oh, yes, yes.
Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too!
Your bluff's fooling no one. You've lost.
Lost? I can never lose. It is this body that has reached its limit, nothing more. Even if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will.
Then we will smash you into
The
pieces.
end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger. And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure. By any means necessary and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny!
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art. But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
Really? You can tell all that just from
Oh. You can probably hear Scarlet
before,
in the
forms of
background.
Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings.
Scarlet?
Since the blade is currently possessing Aminome Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition. You believe I am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin Art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface. In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner. Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Aminome Yuya and make your escape.
What of it?
Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong it threatens to overwhelm you. You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear. Each step you have taken has come at a great cost. I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
I don't
You
think
returned
so.
to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life. Even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
You...
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
I'm sorry
Silence,
if you can
you
hear Scarlet
blabbering
barking.
fool. I must achieve my goal.
God, he's a cute dog.
This was his life's dream, and the very purpose for which I was brought into being. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly. But you also underestimate my resolve.
And you should face reality.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection.
You need to fight again.
Certainly not your so-called reality.
I have a
It is
feeling we might
pointless
need
to
to
argue
fight again.
further, descendant of the Kaedahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
No.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you. Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Amenoma Yuya from your control.
I accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is a risky strategy. You're dealing with a cursed blade that can possess people.
This is the only way to save Amenoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the blade's puppet.
Yeah,
The cursed
true.
blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor. The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Amenoma Yuya fell prey to it. Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I should be able to put up some resistance for a while.
Yeah, you can probably see that, but this is my first stream of Genshin because I
Things take a turn
finally
for the
got
worse.
it to work.
I still have you both here with me. We have a chance here to save an innocent victim. I am willing to accept the risks entailed.
Alright, fine. It's not like I can stop you.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance. I agreed to this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
No. Don't do that. Kazuha, are you sure yourself? Kazuha?
Kazuha?
I'm okay. I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected.
If something feels off, let me know immediately.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute. Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever since.
But yeah, people in the chat, if you're playing Genshin, who do you main? That should fit the bill.
All right. Please lead the way.
What about Amenoma Yuya? What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
Can we? Is it close? So, what do we do now? What do we do?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Well.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Okay. Let's try gliding. If the adventure wants us to can. Okay, first we gotta climb. Okay. Just wait for our stamina.
Yahoo!
Oh, Nakuweed. That's something I remember I need for something, but the question is what I need it for. But I just feel like I remember I needed it for something. So might as well get it. I can't see more knuckleweed. Oh wait, wait. I was walking the wrong way. I think I have to get on top of the mountain. No? Do I not? Ah, I see. Wait a sec. Little food for Vinci before we go. Hopefully, I have enough time for this. And hopefully this won't be too confusing. Okay.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
We can do this. Never give up.
How's this? More.
Okay, I really want Kazuha. More enemies.
As one with wind and cloud.
Ooh.
Wind strike.
They will all be defeated.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
But are you okay, Kazuha?
How strange. Rather
My
than
head is
trying to
hurting for some
control
reason.
me,
I wonder why.
he is instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going.
Yes. We won't give up. Oh. A chest. Wait a sec. Where's there more chests that I haven't seen? I think so. It wouldn't be good if I missed a chest. But if the chests are hidden somewhere, then it's not easy for me to find them.
No.
Time to go.
Trying to hit me with the fireworks.
See no more.
Wind strike.
No.
There's more. Let's get down to business.
Oh, I still have the food in here.
Going somewhere?
Falling leaves. Adorn my night.
Blade.
Wind strike.
Barry.
I really love his playstyle.
Whoa. Something's up with the blade.
What's going on?
I can
It's
sense that
going
his
dimmer?
strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Wait a second.
Time to go.
What if there is some chests around here? Still don't want to miss any chest. Okay, good. Okay, don't see any more chests. Where? Ah, oh no, this one is triggered.
Nature. Time to go.
Bigger one.
Time to go.
Oh.
Chip, chip.
Trying to dodge.
Wind strike. Time to go.
Work.
Chip, chip. As one with wind and cloud. Just wind strike.
Yes! Yes!
Okay? It looks like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again.
Does that mean Kazuha won?
It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is
What
this
happened?
the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
The wear and tear is severe. It really looks like it's about to break.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Will he listen to you? Though the truth is right there in front of him.
I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Here they are! Take
Someone...
them down!
Oh no, okay. Time to fight again.
Where do they keep coming from?
You shouldn't fight or display it anymore.
Yep. We can help this time.
We can.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade.
Oh.
It's
oh,
just
yes,
more
first.
of the same.
You can do it, Kazuha. You can do it. Ah. But I have the power of food. It heals me.
Time to go.
I'm ready.
That hurts.
Oh, you can't
Follow
kill me.
me. Adorn
I
my
can just
knights.
heal.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
Yeah. Let's go and talk to Kazuha. Wait. I really love Kazuha and Vince's friendship. I just noticed I can't take a picture in here, so never mind.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension.
Yep.
But it was somewhere I've never been.
It was because before I was like, maybe I should take a picture with Kazuha and Vinci because I love their friendship. But then I realized that I can't take a picture in this domain. But let's see.
A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were warped by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master.
Yeah.
No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
That's sad.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
Okay, we go back in. Oh, wait, a chest. Okay, we go back in after collecting this chest. Now we go back in.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Let's hear it.
Yeah. We want to know what it is.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you. You must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
I see.
We explain everything.
He used my body to inflict harm on others. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor. If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryu Commission.
Yes, we will.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
So, somewhere else? Ooh! Precious chest! Yay! I almost jumped into the fire by accident! Yay! Is there more chest? I wanna know. Can I go in here? Why? Okay, now I'm stuck. Oh no. Ah.
Here we go.
I should be able to go in there. No, I can't. Ah. Okay. I can't. Never mind. I was actually thinking, chat, are you excited for Easter? Do you celebrate Easter? I just really want to bake an Easter cake again. And then make it a carrot cake.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
With egg decorations.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash.
That was a much more relaxed occasion.
Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything. Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenome Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Time to go. Wind strike.
We will never give up.
Wind strike.
No.
Clouds high. The birds call. Time to go.
We're almost there. Almost.
Wind strike.
Yes.
Thank you for the experience. Although
Hi.
he appears battered and broken.
Hi,
In
Nico.
your hands, it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness. Nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedahara Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedahara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
Yes, we
What
could.
does he want to go there for?
I'm not sure,
Good question.
but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Ah, okay. I was about to teleport, but that's not a long way. Flux. Ooh, the flowers remind me of Easter.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Just the colors. Okay. I'm just excited for Easter. Oh, up here.
It's Yuya! You have returned!
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
You tell
A prized
tell
Ishin
about
blade,
everything that happened.
turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji, from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency, tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Is he okay?
Really? Is he okay?
Yes, badly wounded, but he will live. And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
But he... Guess there's nothing we can say to change your mind, huh?
The decision is yours. I trust your judgment.
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay.
Okay.
I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything?
What?
You mean...
Oh no.
Yes,
Is something bad
the
gonna
past
happen?
is my entire consciousness.
What's going on? Okay, maybe. What?
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind.
Your name?
Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really, really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead.
Also, people in the chat, how are you doing today?
Speaking for myself,
who do you main in Genshin?
I'd
If you
rather
play
see him
Genshin, of
recognize
course.
and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them.
Too dangerous if you ask me. The remnants of defeated gods are nothing to scoff at.
I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Thank you.
Wait,
I'll hold you to your word.
Shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation.
We should,
and
yes.
it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
Also, you can probably see I'm a Venti main. And I've actually mained him for almost a year now. Let's see.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost.
I just keep mistaking him for Ueki from Skate to Infinity.
The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I understand.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well. I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
You wanna travel with us? That would actually...
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now.
Oh,
as for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Mondstadt? We did it now. We finished
You
the
must
quest.
have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy. Like, about these descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else? And as for your brother... so many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
I should probably stop the stream. Oh no, I mean end the stream soon, because it is getting pretty late, and I think it's getting closer to dinner time. Let's see. I would just wonder if there was anything we could do, or like if I was wondering if I still had some time, so that we could do something. And I was also wondering, is this where... Yeah, this artifact. I was thinking about using that for Shang-Li. So in that way, he'll have a really strong shield. So maybe we should do some domain. Because I was thinking about ending the stream, but then I was like, maybe we still have some time. Because my mom hasn't really told me dinner is ready yet. So it's probably not ready yet. I think there's still some time, I think. Because I really want to do this. I really want to do some domain. I think we just... I actually mainly do this in co-op, but I just want to try and see if I can manage to do this. I think we're gonna
I'll ensure your safety.
Then we're gonna go with this team. Okay. And I
Wouldn't
hope
gliding be faster?
that this won't be painful, that we will actually get some good... Okay, why these ones? Okay, I didn't remember what I went into. Okay. Why did I do this alone? Why did I choose to do this?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
No, I didn't.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I just pressed on the
Think
wall.
you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Okay. I just have to believe that I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. Oh no. Okay, almost dead. It's just these two. Okay. You are really big. Okay, you are...
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
No. Okay. No. Quick. Thank you.
Outlines your fate.
Venti. No. We're stuck. This room has just become into me, struggling now.
Time for takeoff.
Wait a sec, I can use food in here. Okay, wait a sec. Wait, I did it! Didn't expect that, but I don't know how. I just forgot. I can just use the food and then we'll be fine. Okay, use condensed cuisine, please, something good, please. Wrong artifact set. But nothing we didn't expect. Farming for artifacts it's really painful. It's really hard to get what you want. Wait a sec. I should be careful with doing this. Okay, but it's fine now. We just try again.
Let's play.
Because I want good artifacts for Shang-Li. Because I'm pretty sure I will get them. Because I have been saving. Okay, heal. No, I pressed the wrong key. No.
Here we go.
Oh no, those two are getting too close. Oh no! No!
This day would come.
That was not good. Quickly. What is that hydro thing that they keep putting around me? Is this some kind of thing that attacks me? Okay. We got vintage Q, so that's good.
Think you can get away?
You can't get away. You can't get away.
Let's light it up! Body and know my sword!
I just need to not accidentally press on Curly because she will probably die.
Ring cutter!
And that wouldn't be good. Benji, you gotta get some food. Then we gotta attack.
What?
Just keep on attacking. And eat food, eat food, eat food, eat food, eat food. No. Eat food, eat food, eat food. Eat food! Why can't we eat? Why can't we eat food? Eat food? What? What?
Let's light it up!
But Betty can't eat more food.
Off we go!
Okay. Well, okay, we're definitely not doomed. Okay, so now we're fine though. But I can't accidentally press on Benji before I can kill him. Okay, wait a sec, I can heal him. I can heal him, of course I can!
Dreamwork!
Of course!
Time for takeoff!
Bandit can help us.
Let's play!
I've got Benny on our team, so we'll be fine. We're gonna be fine. Ah! No, you're done very soon. Okay. Bye bye. Yay! I'm not used to doing these domains on my own, but practicing is good. Well, at least I got one of the artifacts, but I don't know if this is good or bad. I think I'm just gonna continue until I don't have any more. Just try again. And maybe if you go on here, can I choose one of these foods that doesn't give that much? Shinjo and Kole can take this. And now we should be fine. For now.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
No. Okay. I am really excited for the time where I get Chun-Li because then it won't hurt me, I think.
Off we go! Body and mind.
No! Stop! Ah!
Think you can get away?
Okay, so
Here we go. Winter glide. Let's light it up. Oh dear. Let me sleep a while.
You will pay for this!
Witness the power. Go fast. Go in.
I'm telling you, you will pay for this!
Let's light it up.
Yeah, I heal Ben. I heal Ben. Okay, wait. We can do this. We can heal. Good.
Yeah.
Yay! Please, I'm begging. Get me some good artifacts. Please. Is this good? Oh. Not that bad. Like, this thing is that good because he is steel, but I don't really know if most of the time defense is not really good, but I don't know if it's good for Chun-Li, but I'm still gonna keep it just in case. But this is the wrong artifact set. But I'm not giving up yet. Not yet. Can Benty this? Oh yeah, he can. He's not full anymore. And Benny could use it too.
Wouldn't gliding be that? Adventure time! Yeah, rain outlines your...
I wonder if they will let me try to attack. If they keep attacking me, and I'm trying to...
Yahoo! Yeah.
Ah!
Let's
Okay.
light it up.
I was kind of stuck in between them. Not good.
No, my sword.
Okay, I got hair in my face, and it was kind of hard to see before. What is that thing that happens to me? He can eat. Good. Good, good.
Everybody stand back.
Time to attack.
Time for takeoff. Let me leave you up. Brace yourself. How rude.
Please. We can do this.
Let's play.
The important thing is to never give up. No matter what happens, we will never give up.
Brace yourselves.
Yay! Good artifacts. Good artifacts. Oh. Wrong artifacts set. Try again. Next time will be the luckiest time. I hope. Okay, they can.
Let's play.
Come up, both with it. Ah, no.
Let's light it up.
I hate when you can't just switch hair color.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to press Benny's Q and then and well, it's too late now.
How rude! Let's play. Ring cutter. Let's light it up.
Ah, no, no, no. Ah, no.
Oh no, my lyre is broken.
It's back. Don't worry. Okay, good. Ah, ah.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I'm gliding.
Here we go. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Ow.
No. What is that blue thing? Okay, it's candy right now. But we could heal
Body and
with
mind.
Benny's Q.
Just like we rehearsed.
Cooley. And Bennett.
Stand back.
And then she's healed. Okay. Almost. Yes! That's good. This has to be our lucky time. Right? I'm begging. It has to be 50-50. Oh. Well. Never mind. Never mind. But I will craft some more condensed resin, and then we'll try those last times we get from that. And then maybe, just maybe, we will get the perfect artifact for Shangri. Okay, we have 2 more tries. Just 2 more times. That's gotta be the perfect artifact for Shangri. Hopefully. Okay, try again. And most important of all, never give up. And I realized that I'm using a lot of food.
Here we go. Yeah.
I'm probably using way too much.
Yeah. Rain outlines your.
I need Bennett's cube. So if we can somehow. No, stop hitting me. Okay, we got Bennett's cube. So that's good. Down.
Time for takeoff.
And heal Bennett. Yes, okay. It's attacking us a lot.
Witness the power of good work.
Wait, I have a shield.
No!
No! Okay. Foot. No, foot. Oh no, he can't eat.
Adventure
Oh
time.
no.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Didn't see that coming. Off we go.
No, okay, no. No. Benji is pretty close to dying. And Bennett is also close to dying. Can we survive?
This is just my.
I was about to get me food. Okay, wait. Okay. We can't let any more die. Can't let any more characters die.
Let me lead you a place.
Okay. Whew! Survived at long last. But Benny is back now, so don't worry. I still think Benny can't eat right now. Looks like he can't. Oh, 3 artifacts. That hasn't happened today yet. I guess this one is okay. Well, save that one. And this one is the wrong artifact set, of course. I'm not really sure about this one. But I'm thinking we will. I'm thinking it would be a good idea to go to the statue of 7.
See who can make the biggest splash.
And then go back after that.
stopped raining already? A shame. I wanted to play some more.
We can go back now. And time for our last domain. Okay. Will this be good? Or will it be bad?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh. Nani?
Brace yourselves. No, my sword.
We got Bennett
Adventure time.
and Genshin.
We go. Let's light it up.
No. This is not good. Our stamina is way too low. We can't go faster. Gotta go fast.
We go.
What is that blue thing? Oh no!
Bounce
No!
back. Just watch
That
me.
went really quick. Really quick. Way too quickly. Scary. Heal.
Think you can get away?
Thank you.
Witness the power of good luck.
Curling. Thank you again. And we will never give up. Oh god. Hola, Barbados. Eat some food. You can only eat a little, but fine. We'll survive.
Let's play.
That was a really close call.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah. I'm begging you, this is the last time, the final act. Yes! Is this good? Oh, that one is pretty good because it's got crit damage. So I like that one. Wait a sec. What about this one? HP. It's good because I'm gonna use Chun-Li as a shield. Mainly for his shield. So crit damage. Well, that's good. Elements mastery. I have no idea if that's good. And then a bunch of defense. I don't know, but hopefully this is fine.
Let's see who can make the biggest splash.
I mean, I am pretty satisfied with the result because it could have been much more worse. It could have been the pale flame instead, which is not the artifact set that I'm gonna use for Chun-Li. And of course that could have happened. It seems reasonable. Yeah, I mean it has happened before where it was just but I hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you celebrate Easter, I hope that you will have a happy Easter. And Vinci got a song for you, and I feel like I forgot something. I don't know if I forgot something. Well, I hope I didn't forget anything, but I hope you enjoyed the stream, and bye!